and welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss the outer join. We're going to go over the left outer join and the right outer join. The outer join is used to select all the records from one table, including records that do not reside in the joined table. Take a look at our tables below. We have the customer table with customer information, and then we have the orders table with orders information. Now these two tables are linked through the customer ID column. In the customer table, the customer ID is a primary key, and in the orders table, the customer ID is a foreign key. So that column links these tables. So for our first query, we're going to do a left outer join. And the left outer join is used to select all the rows of data to the left of the left outer join keywords in the from clause. So in this query, what we're going to do is we're going to display every customer's customer ID with their purchase plan IDs, and then we're going to additionally display the customer ID of customers that currently have no orders. So for this query, we use select customer.customer ID, and that's saying select the customer ID from the customer table. And we have to qualify that using this period because the customer ID, remember, resides in both tables. So you're telling the database that I want the customer ID from the customer table. In this case, we want the plan ID from the orders table. Then we have from customer left outer join orders. So remember, by using the left outer join keywords, it's telling the database that we want all of the records from this customer table even if they're not joined with an order in the orders table. So we're going to get all of the customers, even the customers who haven't made any orders yet. And then we're using the on keyword, which is used just like the where keyword, where you set up a constraint and you also show the relationship between the tables. In this case, we're saying the customer ID in the customer table is related to the customer ID in the orders table because the customer ID is a foreign key in the orders table and the customer ID is a primary key in the customer table. So we're going to click execute and we'll end up with all of the records from the customer table, even the ones that aren't linked to an order. So we click execute and you see the customer IDs and the plan IDs. So customer ID 1 ordered D1002, and customer ID 2 is in here 3 times for 3 different orders. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see that there's 2 customers, 12 and 13, who are not linked to an order. Because we use left outer join keywords telling the database we want every record from this table, even if it's not linked to an order. For our next query, we're going to do a right outer join. Very similar to the left outer join, the right outer join is used to select all the rows of data to the right of the right outer join keywords in the from clause. So for this query, what we're going to do is display every service plan with the customer's customer ID that purchased the plan. And then we're going to additionally display the service plans that haven't been purchased at all yet. So in this query, we want the customer ID from the orders table because we have this period here, and we want the plan ID from the service plans table from orders right outer join service plans. And by placing it like this, we're telling the database that we want all of the records from the table to the right of the right outer join keywords. So we want all of the records from the service plans table, and the service plans table actually holds all of the plans that the customers order. So we want all of these displayed, including the ones that aren't linked to an order. And then we use on, just like where the orders dot plan ID, the plan ID in the orders table is equal to the plan ID in the service plans table. So we're going to end up retrieving all of the records in the service plans table that are linked to an order, and also the ones that are not linked to an order. So we click execute, and we have customer ID and the plan ID ordered by the customer, and we have the customer ID 10 Same plan, D1002. And as you can see here, one of these is null. So it's showing us all of the records from the service plans table, including service plans that haven't been ordered yet. So E1001 is null because no one has ordered this plan. Now, one thing that I want you to note is that a right outer join and a left outer join are basically the same thing. It's just based on how you write it. For example, the following query is equivalent to the one at the top. Here we said right outer join, and here we said left outer join. So the right outer join returns all the records to the right table, the table to the right of the right outer join. And the left outer join returns all of the records from the table to the left of the left outer join keywords. And as you can see here, the table to the left is service plans. And up here, the table to the right is service plans. So I basically wrote an equivalent query. I just switched the table names around. See, this is service plans here, orders plans here, and I changed the type of query. This was a right outer join. This is a left outer join. So when I click execute, I should get the same result. And as you can see, it's the same. You go down, and it's the exact same equivalent result. I hope you enjoyed learning about the left outer join and the right outer join today. For more in-depth learning, please check out my SQL course in the description section below.